Hi guys, we're live, and yes, this is the back pages. So I couldn't get a better. I had a thumbnail for something different, but we decided to change the program for today. So yes, we are back with the back pages, but we will be discussing two key topics as well. We will be discussing about the English Football League are gonna have their first female referee to host. I'm not quite sure what game it is in particular.
I think it's a game in League 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Harrogate Town.
Is it Rebecca Welch or Rebecca Welch?
Rebecca Welch becomes first female referee to be appointed
Well, I know
to
that Rebecca Welch. Well, I know someone who's got that wrong. I think I got it. I think I might have got it wrong because I thought it was Rachel Welch, but there you go.
Charlie, check the private chat, mate.
But yeah, Rebecca Welch will, Rebecca Welch, right? First female referee will be taking charge of a League 2 clash between Harrogate Town and Port Vale on Monday. I'll get the news report up now, actually. Rebecca Welch. So just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to share the page. By the way, everyone do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, please.
Smash the like.
Yes, smash the likes. Right, smash the like button, please. Chris Welch. Big up the panel. I can't stay. Unfortunately, have a great stream. No worries, mate. I'm only gonna be doing this for now because I am very tired. And as usual, on a Thursday, I've had my infusions, so I am very drained, very tired. Just another thing I have to go through in my life.
Can I ask a very important question? Is Chris related to Rebecca by any chance?
I bet he ain't. But you can answer that if
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
No.
Really helps us out. Thanks.
Really helps us out.
That explains why.
Yeah. It's the bit at the end, isn't it? It's the helps us out bit.
So we've got Rebecca Welch is the first female referee to be appointed a game in the English Football League. Should be taking over Harrogate Town over Port Vale on Monday. Has been selected after an ongoing review of her performances this season, and her appointment has been approved by Mike. That's because Mike Riley and Mike Jones, she's betting in you.
You know what I say? Actually, it's about fucking time.
It's about bloody time as well. We had
it's about fucking time, mate. It's about fucking time. You know, anyway, I'm not going to go into a rant because I'll just go on one. But it's about time. Simple. And anybody who says, if anybody ever say any stupid remarks about women and misogyny and fucking sexism and all that, mate, you say it in front of me, right? You say it in front of me, you're scraping yourself off the floor wondering what's just happened, right? Simple as that. Because I won't fucking stand for it. It's
Stephen, nobody is. TD's gone. He might pretend to be somebody else, and we can't even prove that.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. What?
One at a time.
What?
He's just blocked. I've just blocked him.
Who? Where? Someone in the chat?
Marshall the artist, you're a twat.
Marshall, mate.
Marshall the artist, you're
Who the fuck is this person? I tell you what, let me just say this, Stephen. Let me just say this. Whoever you are, yeah, if it is you, then just we don't want you in any of this channel. Just fuck off. But if it's somebody else trying out the goat, right, trying to get something out of Stephen, try and make him look fucking silly, then fuck off. Don't come back on this channel.
You can piss off Sarkhan as well, because I ain't talking about it.
Do you know what I think it is? Do you know what I think it is? Sorry to cut your tone. Do you know what I think it is? I think
I don't want. No. We're not getting into it. We're not getting into it. No.
Yeah, no.
No. End of. Right? And anyone else mentions it, they'll be gone. And it will not come back. Clear? Right. Yeah, so you were saying about the referees, talk menu.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Go on.
Yeah, so it's about time. It's about time that you know, the female referees were involved in every part of the game, not just like, you know, lineswomen or whatever. You should be involved in all parts of the game, all aspects. So it's about time. It's about time, mate. And in fact, I think she'll do a better job, if I'm honest. I really do. Anybody else has got an opinion?
Yeah, as you said before, Talk Manu, it's about time.
It is about time. I mean, we're all pushing for equality and everything. So I said I will ban, so I will ban him if it's mentioned again, and you'll be banned as well if you mention him. So don't even go there. So, but yeah, I feel it's I think it's brilliant that the fact that we got a female ref in the English Football League. We're all pushing to sort of be more diverse and equal and giving fair opportunities to all backgrounds, especially say like for the women's game as well. You see the women's game, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You saw the new about the Sky Sports and the BBC all coming together to I'm not having this either, so there we go. Yeah, I feel it's oh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, with the fact the women's game is getting so big with the new Sky Sports deal, with the new Sky Sports deal, with the new BBC deal as well, so you get to see most of the games along. If they're not on there, you're on the FA player. The women's game is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the fact that we've got now now we've got like a female referee in the EFL, I think it's great news. It's absolutely brilliant. And by the sounds of it, she's better than Mike Riley already, from what I've heard from some of her officiating. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know what Charlie, no, Lucas, sorry, your thoughts on it.
You know what? I think it's a really, really good idea because obviously I don't know much about this referee situation, but what I will say is that obviously I think it's a really, really good idea to have female referees come in because I think it would be something to learn for them for the game, for the football game and all that, for the game itself. When that time, what I remember is, I don't know why people criticise female referees, and it kind of winds me up a little bit because they're actually doing their job at the end of the day. And yes, I know all referees make bad choices and decisions, and that's part of football, but I get that. But the thing is, with these female referees coming in and this EFL situation, I think it's a really, really good idea, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I know you're trying to help GNA by and ads, but I'm sorry, right? If people are going to bring it back up, I'm going to block them. So it's done. It's finished. It's over. Leave it. End of.
This is a show, man.
Right, this is a show now. We've moved on. If you want to keep bringing it back up, I'll just block you, and that's the end of it. Don't care. So, but yeah, you were saying, Luca.
But no, what I will say is that I think, as Chris touched in the chat, he said women referees are better than counter referees. You know, on that. But no, but the thing is, no, I feel sorry for women referees because I want to see women referees come into the Premier League. Well, first, what I think they should do is start in the EFL, the lower league clubs, see how they're doing. And then obviously have them to come in and then obviously come in the Premier League as well. Because I don't have something against male and female. I'm not saying it as sexism referees, but what I will say is that I just think it's best to introduce different type of referees. Because remember that time when Andy Gray got got sacked because of a woman referee.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
So
Well, it was Andy Gray and what was the other guy called again now?
Richard Keane.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Richard Keys. Yeah, well, I can't remember exactly what they said, but it was quite out of order, if I
It was
remember correctly.
Liverpool versus Wolves in the 2010-2011 season. Liverpool won that game, unfortunately. I can't remember the score of it, but the things I remember, he said something about the women's referee. So, but no, I think there should be women referees to the Premier League because I think it'd be interesting. Do
you know what? I don't know. I've got to say this, but it makes me laugh. You know, keyboard warriors.
No,
keyboard.
that.
No. Just saying, keyboard warriors make me laugh. They really do. Simple as that. That's all I'll say. Just keyboard warriors who hide behind the keyboard typing shit, right, and other crap. But in real life, if you said, I tell you what, you want a straightener then? I'll have a straightener with you, 1-to-1, man to fucking man, on the cobbles, son, right? Mate.
On the cobbles.
They dust, mate. They dust. They evaporate, man, like a fucking apparition because their assholes shrink up and they shit themselves because they're cowards. They're just cowards. Let me tell you that.
I do.
Cowards. They're cowards, mate. I've seen it, mate, many times. Don't forget, I'm older than most of you lot on here.
I'm also having people that are accusing me of bringing it up when I'm not.
You've not. No one. Listen, carry on. Just carry on.
Oh, fuck's sake, leave me alone.
Yeah, look. I think there's been a big misunderstanding. I think Sour Clan came in when we were discussing it, didn't see the comment because you blocked it. Sour Clan, I think what's happened is someone came in and said about it, and Stephen was trying to address it, and I think you might have come in at that time. I think apologies, mate. Like it can happen. Like you know how twisted things can get on these YouTube things. So look, it's cool, man. Like if you got it wrong, it's cool, right, Stephen?
Yeah. If that's the case, then fine.
We move on.
I'm literally moving on. I'm moving on. But yeah.
Greetings from the Philippines. Yo, Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines. Big up to you, mate. Jubes in Jubio. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the share button, the like button. Keep doing that. We are at 808. We are 192 away from 1,000 and getting monetized. So it's down to you guys. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. It's for Children's Liver Disease Foundation. You've got to do it. So yeah. Now with all that I'll say on that, let's go to the one that's just like what the fuck. Which is the new offside rule for 2021. Law changes explained by the FA. Oh god, here we go. It's gonna be shit.
Was there new rule or something? I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. There's been a change.
I don't know anything about it, so.
And
Yeah, it's cool. It's a big misunderstanding there. That's both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides. Okay.
Right. Right. He is a simplified version of this year's key law changes to prepare clubs, managers, players, referees, and spectators for the new season. For the field of this is what? No, this is the law changes. Get out of it. Don't want that. Law 11, offside. And apparently Wenger's got something to do with this as well. So it is not an offence to be in an offside position if a player is in an offside position if any part of the head of the body or the feet is in the opponent's half, excluding the halfway line, and any part of the head or body is. I think that's what the current rules say, isn't it? So, any body or feet is near to the opponent's goal line, then both the second last opponent. Yeah, I think I think that's the previous was. I swear they're changing it. I need to find it out. Do remind me. Right. Oh, go away. Why have I got a massive advert there? Jesus, leave me alone. Arsene Wenger revolutionary changes to the offside rule have been presented to the FIFA, and they are expected to trial them abroad. Oh Christ, what's he doing now? Wenger is advocating for attackers to be onside as long as any part of the body which they can use to score with is level with the second to last defender. So basically, what it means, your whole body could be offside, but if your foot is onside, you're onside.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh my life!
But that's. I mean,
have you seen this tweet? Look, have you seen this tweet? I don't know, but wondering what football would be like under Wenger's daylight offside rule. Raheem Sterling would be onside in this example. The heel playing him onside. Right? You still need the offside lines, right? And you still have marginal decisions.
But let me say this. When you're playing football, right, it'd be very, very difficult to try and be your natural self with your natural body actions. Trying to take advantage of that rule, you couldn't do it because you're gonna have to be forever leaning forward and trying to keep your feet behind you. So if you try and chase the ball, you're gonna end up falling over. So it's not gonna work if no one's gonna try and take advantage of it. So actually, you know what? Maybe it might work. Maybe it might work. Who knows? But I would have thought that's something a bit more simple, like having a marginal advantage.
Wow! Look at this. I've got to shout. Sorry, I've got to shout this out. It's 3:15 in the morning in the Philippines, and he's watching this live. Right, big up to you, man. Big up to you.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, Sour Clan is great. It's just under a bit of a strain. Yeah, I am at a minute. I'm hurt.
I know, Steve, mate. It's cool. Honestly, don't. It's cool, mate. It's cool. Don't worry, mate. Come on, chin up, son. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's cool, mate. People just need to realise that it's a difficult time at the minute. But come on. Come on, mate.
Can someone else talk, please? Someone else talk.
So, yeah, anyway, let me just say what I was going to say about the offside rule. I suggested on a stream on the Ref's View that maybe it would be a good idea if you did a marginal. So, like, when you've got the line where they put the line down across their feet and their arms and everything, then put another line in front of that at a certain distance and say, okay, well, if you're like way into that other line, so you're in between, yeah, then by a certain amount, like if, let's say your foot is covering both lines, then that's offside. But if your foot is just over the first line, but going into that empty space before the next line, then that's the marginal advantage. It's not really going to give you any advantage, so it's not offside. Do you understand? It's like, you either touch the wall or you're not touching the wall in a way. And I think that'd be much easier to work, if I'm honest.
Let me just get through some. I've got to go through the comments. Kangaroo, I've seen you in the chat before. Please do subscribe if you're new. Yeah, thank you.
Who's that? Sorry,
the Kangaroo. Yeah.
Who's Kangaroo?
I don't know. Hate the offside rule at the moment. Hold on. Delaying putting the flag up, getting players can get players injured. Yeah, it did for actually for Everton and Van Dijk actually. I think so too. Sure, PSG beating Bayern for sure. I'm not sure about that. Oh no, I know you love. We'll be doing a European preview show on Tuesday morning. We'll also be doing the rest view on the Monday when it gets back.
Steve, that's cool. Sure. Good. Yeah, Tubbs, MD, mate. No, it's a difficult time, mate. It's, everybody's suffering, mate, at the moment. Yeah.
I don't know him on a look. I'm not saying I know him on a personal level, but that's just sort of the man he was, right? is that you didn't have to know him that much, and you can love him that well. He's
Yeah.
such a help to this channel.
I mean, that, you know, he did. Well, this is the thing, Stephen. He came on your charity stream, and you know, you asked him if he could spare an hour, and you know, he was on for what was it? 2.5?
2.5 hours is there.
Yeah, and you know, it was
also most of it had to be like dedicated to other parts, like League Gunner and stuff like that. And but
listen,
and even then, he's like, I remember the first time I DM'd him, it's just I was like, oh yeah, he's not good. He's gonna be too busy because he's with AFTV. He's not gonna really notice. I've only got about 100 subscribers, right? And he was like, yeah, let's get it done. It's a great cause. Do it.
There you go.
That's exactly. I couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe it.
Exactly. You know, and everything. Like I said,
I would have never met all you guys without him.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, so this is, you know, Claude has left a legacy that will be like far-reaching for years and years and years and years to come in this community.
We're doing a montage, man. We're doing a montage.
Of course we are. Yeah, we are. There's no doubt about that. And he's, you know,
and we're sharing it across. So we're sharing it across YouTube.
Yeah, I'll say when it's done. If anybody wants to put it on their channel as well and just play it out via a stream, like a pre-recorded sort of, I don't know. I think there's a way you can do that, where you can just put on a video and let it stream itself out.
Premiere. It can all premiere at the same time, actually. You can premiere it all at the same time on different channels.
Yeah, we're just waiting to hear back from Robbie from AFTV just to make sure that everything's cool, and also the Claude and the Bansters, Terry and other people, because we're not going to do anything that's going to upset anybody.
I don't know how, same with Lee as well. Like,
yeah, Lee Gunner as well, obviously.
Very close. I saw his video today, and I was open.
I mean, this is what people, you know, Stephen's like, you know, he's got his friends with quite a lot of people, and he does have to ask these people's permission about certain things. You all right? What's that? Oh, is that your thing from your infusion?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, Lord Claude helped so many people. I hate vile. Yeah, they can fuck themselves and go die. To be honest, I can't stand people that.
It's a couple things.
You couldn't have a go. You couldn't have a go at Claude.
That's a nice comment. That's a nice comment.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, and do subscribe. Still, it's the most take some time time, mate. Wrap this up if you have to. Fella, it's been. Nah, he wouldn't want us. He wouldn't want us to stop, man. He hates football when it stopped. Right? He hated lockdown. So
time to go.
Yeah, I'm not playing it until I get.
But it's not time yet.
Everyone, until everyone's happy.
I think I'm
not gonna play for now.
I think Charlie might be. Just check the background, Stephen. I think Charlie might be. The background.
No, it's not in the background. But yeah,
Brazilian
we're gonna move. Do you think this is gonna really benefit, or is this just gonna be a massive sort of a fast by the Premier League or FIFA?
Let me just say this. What they've got to do though is when a certain amount of people criticise a system that's not working, they have to try something else. So we can't knock them for trying this. If it works and everybody agrees, and like the pundits and analysis and everyone else agree that it works, then great. But if it doesn't, and then if sort of like everybody starts like it's 60-40 in favour of it not working, then they'll have to think of something else until we get it right. All we can do for our beautiful game is keep trying until we get it right, because these changes are unprecedented. Think about like just even 10 years ago, if you'd have said that they're going to have these cameras in there that are going to tell you if you're offside or not. If you'd have said that to someone, they'd have laughed you out of the room. They'd have said, "Don't talk stupid." But look, it's happened. You know, these things are happening, and at the end of the day, because of the amount of monies that are involved, it has to happen to keep things fair, and we have to evolve. The game has to evolve. It's evolving naturally anyway, but it has to evolve around the technologies. So, you know, we may well see some big changes coming from. Hello, Charlie, how are you doing? Hey,
good. How are you guys?
No comments.
Wow.
Molly.
What's happening?
No comments.
What's happening? No comments on what? Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
I'll behave.
Yeah,
I'll behave.
no pictures either.
Damn.
I'll behave.
I wasn't gonna say a word until off stream. That's it. Because Luca might get upset.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, I never said it.
A felicidade. A felicidade.
Yeah, last night was quite amusing, I must say. Have you anyone watched that clip?
Yeah, last night was very
I know.
amusing.
Anyway,
Well,
let's
last
keep
night.
on track.
It was that talk my new. Let's just say it was just as amusing off stream as it was on stream.
Oh, it certainly was, mate. I've never laughed that much for a long time.
No,
I tell you, my
I
back was in bits.
wasn't talking about you.
But, right. All right. Okay, listen, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on what we're supposed to be talking about because we've got people in who want to watch it. Get off from the curtain.
Sir.
Talk man. Remember that word? That funny word?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't bring that up, Luca. Come on, please.
No. In the England game, I can't remember the word now.
No, Luca.
Marley.
Gav.
Leave it. Right,
Well,
our beautiful
yeah, that's
game.
right, Tubbs.
Hang
Hold
on.
on.
Whoa.
Marley, bro.
Let me just get this.
What's up, Maddie?
We'll go for it. All right, our beautiful game is undergoing a transition in terms of technology. It's going to be a bumpy ride, guys. So buckle up. Go for it.
Yeah.
You know, Tubbs actually has a good point on this because I've been thinking about this, right? So VAR came in what? How many came in what? Last year?
2018 World Cup.
2018 World Cup. Like, all right. So with the Prem and whatnot, it's going to take what 3 to 4 years to iron out the kinks.
Yeah.
So don't we have to give it a chance for it to like? Don't we have to actually give the chance for the people to actually get it right? And when it does happen, the only thing I really hate about VAR right now is the celebrations are like so subdued. I miss the passion of the fans. That's the only thing.
But
It's not the same anymore in that sense. But
yeah, but I'd rather stay. Say like if you're in a relegation fight, I'd rather stay up than celebrate a goal that then gets cancelled because there's no goal.
Do you know what? It won't surprise me if going forward in the future, like technology gets that good that it can do things like very, very quickly, and it can let the fans know, right? It can let the fans know that it actually, it's a goal. It's done. Like bang, straight away, instant. It can. The technologies are out there to do that right now. I'm sure. To analyze everything in a split second. If you think about what these processors can do now, they do like however many billions of calculations a second. This is why the algorithms exist. You know, we can do our own algorithms in our own brain, but crikey, I can only just about walk and talk, and that's as far as it's going on that front.
Marley.
Yeah.
Muy amigo, você me faz muito feliz.
What the fuck have you been learning? What the fuck have you been learning while you've been away? What the hell?
That was good, man. That was close enough.
Yeah. Can someone
you're speaking Portuguese today?
is that says fuck off?
Right back
Steve,
at you, by the
fuck
way.
off, Steve. Your channel's shit.
No. So, Marley, Charlie, sorry,
stop talking.
Charlie.
Is it Matt? No, hang on. So, Matt, is it stop talking about a certain someone, Stephen?
Yeah, but back to the VAR topic though. Back to the VAR topic. I mean,
It was very nice. It's very nice if Charlie will say so.
no, back to the VAR topic though. Like, I mean, technology is only as good as like the people that are using it, right?
Yeah,
So like,
I've always said this when people slag it off. Right?
yeah, no, people slag off everything because they want quick
They slag off
results.
technology, but like it's a piece of technology. What do you expect? It does the job. It does the job. It's the people using it that are trying to do the job.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It
That's
doesn't
why
have
I
a
think, like,
brain and think I'm going to screw over Arsenal today.
No.
One thing I
Listen,
would like to
let's
see changed is like when the referees go to kind of like in rugby and other sports, like at least like if you got the referee like mic'd up, I think it would be really nice for them to
Yeah. I want the rest.
Do you know, hold on a sec. Let me just say this. I don't know. I don't. For me, I don't think that's a good idea because
bring them what miking up the referees.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea because it gives it's. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. But I just don't think it's a good idea. Not in football because football's different to rugby in many ways. In many many ways it's different to rugby. And don't say the obvious, like the shape of the ball, because I already know that. Not that stupid, right? But it's, for me, it needs to be, leave it as an intrigue. Leave it as an intrigue and try and make your own mind up and come to your own conclusions about what's been said and why it's made that decision. This VAR system and technologies, it's, you know, they have to go through testing. Everything goes through testing. So this is the testing stage for these new technologies. And at the end of the day, like I said, you know, they're not going to get it right the first time. So it's going to take another little while before it's absolutely perfect. But it does. Let's have it right. I'm going to ask you one by one. Let me take control for a second. I'll ask you one by one. Stephen,
you try to troll my fucking channel, right? Right?
No, I'm going to ask you. Hold on,
my son. What you getting at? This?
Hold on. Right, let me ask you, Stephen. Do you like the debate? Do you like having debates about decisions in football?
Yeah.
Right.
What? Do I like having debates? Just 1 second. Do I like having debates?
No. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I just like
no, Stephen. Wait. Sorry. Matt, do you like having debates about football?
Yeah, of course I do, mate. I've been doing it for 2 years, mate.
Cool. All right. Luca, do you like having debates about football?
Yeah, I love it. I love talking about debates about football. I like to address things and have a good conversation.
Cool. And Bag after you?
About decisions?
Just debates about football and decisions, yeah.
Oh, I absolutely love debates about football, but like not decisions.
Wait.
Look, I'll take it back. I don't actually. I like to listen and understand what people are saying. I like to be the advocate in the middle of two people.
Yeah, but we like to hear it, don't we? We like to see it happening. We like to. It's entertaining. Charlie, do you like it?
Isn't it?
Of course, mate.
Yeah, and Charlie Millen, do you like it?
Yeah, like debating football, of course. I don't like talking about ref decisions, though, if that was your original question. But debating football, yes, I do.
Yeah, but that's part of the game, though, isn't it? And I find it quite intriguing and quite entertaining when you watch these, because at the end of the day, it's a learning curve for everybody involved. It's learning curves for the referees. It's learning
sorry, can I just get through? I'm just going to get through some of the comments first. Do you think we should all have ex-players doing VAR so they can get the decisions right? 3 to 4 years at least. We'll come back to it in a sec. 3 to 4 years at least. Yeah, I agree about miking. Sorry, the refs up to actually hear how wrong they are getting things. That's a good point. But the thing is, the problem is, it's all right doing it in rugby because they've got a level of respect, you see. But doing it in football, there'll be probably a lot of abuse. Like, probably a lot of swearing, like beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, I want to say, I had
a lot of reversing lorry.
I had that chat with Mark Halsey, and he told me a lot that I didn't really realise actually happens to referees. You know, like you get a lot of abuse, you got a lot of hate, and it was during the time when there wasn't really much social media either.
Now social media, you get even like Mark Riley, for example.
Mate, yeah, you can rough somebody up, rough somebody's feathers without doing anything wrong these days. We all know this, you know what I mean? And the fact is, it's hard for referees to be able to, because at the end of the day, they're always going to get criticised whether they make the right choice or the wrong choice. Somebody's always going to disagree with it. There's never going to be 100% everybody who's on their side about it. Do you know what I mean? So it's very tough for them, and they have to go through a lot of training, a lot of mental training as well to be able to handle situations like this. And I applaud them. To be fair, it's very, very hard to take.
It's so hard to. Do you know what? If it was me, and there's probably sometimes I do a lot in a minute with the Elaine Club. If I have, you're not yourself. I mean, like you saw the awareness stream. If you saw the awareness stream, and also my sister was on for my awareness stream, and she described it as like not being myself.
No,
you're not yourself. It's like having someone with dementia. You're confused, you're forgetting things, you react, you're ratty, you're horrible, you're angry. I would be petty and disgraceful and disgusting to my family members. I'll do it to my mum at times. I'll do it to my sister at times. because there'll be certain things that they've done, and I'm like, no, I'm not having that. Fuck that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this to them. I'm gonna do that, and just be petty, right?
Yeah, but it's not you though, Stephen.
It's not me. It's
And
not
listen,
me.
listen. Let me just say this. Let me say this.
Right?
Yeah,
Because if you met me when I'm fully well and fit, I would be
Stephen,
jumping around everywhere, joking, laughing, all you lot, and doing my absolute best to help you in any way I can.
Let me just speak for you 1 second. Let me speak. Because everybody knows. Hold on a second. Everybody's aware, right? Everybody's aware. Who comes on your channel, who's been on your channel. Everybody's aware of your condition and everything else, right? So everybody who knows and understands that. So people need to take that into consideration before anybody, jumps to any conclusions about anything. They need to bear that in mind because it's rather important.
It is.
So, but yeah, great. I mean, VAR. I want VAR to. But don't start that one again, crikey. That's what set me off last night. Don't do it. VAR needs to stay, and it will improve as time goes on. And yeah, it's a private joke, lads. Come on, don't spit it out. It's gonna go all over your camera.
Can I address a couple of points here?
Come on then, Matt. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, because I mean, Stephen raised a good point that football fans tend to be a little more, well, let's just say passionate. Yeah, so I know it's kind of dangerous to mic up the refs, but I want you to think about two things when it comes to this. First of all, I'm pretty sure there's a league out there that's trying that out. I don't know if it's the Australian League, New Zealand League, like one of those places is doing that. I'm pretty sure, at least in a couple of games.
It's Australia.
I've seen videos. Yeah, there you go. And the other thing is, think about American football, man, because I know American fans work in a very different way. Like you see very often like rival fans sitting together, which is something like I can't even understand as a football fan, from Brazil. Not gonna sit next to a Flamengo fan in a game. I don't want to die. So it's I know they're different, but then again, think about American football. They do mic up the refs, and you have the whole culture of tailgating. So you have like half the stadium's a bunch of aggressive drunks, and still it works out. So I think it's worth a shot, man. I think it's worth a shot for sure. And I'm pretty sure I wanted to address something else, but I forget now. Get back to me afterwards.
I'll get back to someone afterwards as well, but yeah, she is also. Who's that?
Sean Massey-Ellis.
Oh, Sean Massey. I thought it was someone else. I would like to see her ref a match. Yeah, I think she deserves a chance as well. She never gets anything wrong.
It's only a matter of time.
She's a linesman. When she's a linesman, I'm never really worried about getting decisions wrong. And
actually, I don't know if I'm wrong here, then I'll hold my hands up and say I'm wrong.
Sorry, we'll just say it's the problem. The problem is that then they get the bad reputation from the other refs.
Is there any female sort of like board members on the FA?
Probably not.
I don't think so. Actually, I'll have a look.
So I mean, what's going on there? I mean, at the end of the day,
well, of course, right. It's never going to get equal and diverse. Yeah,
but it's got to, though,
yeah. There's Sue. There's Rupinder Baines, Pete McCormick. There's a professional game representatives. Sue Hugh, MBE, Jack Pierce, Robert Cotter, national game representatives, and the executive director is Mark Bullingham. Well, that's not really equal.
No, I mean,
is it?
Actually
not really
on the actual
equal, is it? So,
decision-making side of things, what's best for our game going forward and our clubs and our, the youth systems and the grassroots, that kind of stuff.
This is the problem, is when you want to try and make it more equal, is then a massive problem in football.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem, though, should it? It's just that I don't understand. Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem at all? I mean, surely we've... it's
Surely we learned
mind-boggling
something.
and mind-numbing when anybody can make an argument as to why a certain sex, like a man or a woman, can't do this or can't do that because of their sex. It's just, honestly,
Doesn't make sense.
it's absolutely, totally. There's not even any argument in there. There never has, and there never was, and there never will be, in my opinion. Never. It's a anybody who ever tries to like have an argument with me about it's a nonsense. It's a nonsense. I wouldn't let him on the coach. I wouldn't let him on the coach.
Who was playing that in the background?
Yeah, there was feedback then.
Yeah, I thought there was. It's a nonsense. A nonsense. I wouldn't let him on the coach. I wouldn't let him on the coach. It's did it again.
Yeah, Luca, it's you. Like when it's muted,
Luca,
say
turn it down, dude.
Right, it's the reason it goes muted. But yeah, go on.
I wouldn't let Luca on the coach. Drop him off at the services. Hey, look, on your way, son. On your way, son. Yeah. But no, I mean, there has to be an inclusion, for me, of women in every aspect of our game. Every aspect. I would like to also see a female managing in the Premier League.
Yeah, and female refs as well. Yeah, you get it in the women's game, so why not you get it in the men's game? You'll probably do.
Managing.
I said already, like anyone would do better than Arteta. Don't let me go down this road.
I mean, we're very far from.
How about we take Chelsea's women's manager and put him as Arsenal manager? Right? I know someone else who would be Arsenal manager, but I'm not going to get it. So there you go.
Sorry,
yeah, I think I mean we're still very far away from an ideal situation. But when you guys stop to think about it, like I like the fact that it's getting faster and faster, right? Like the pace in which women are more and more involved in football. You think about like they're more and more funded, right? They're more and more refs, linesmen or lineswomen. Sorry, they're growing really fast, like really, really fast at a pace that's never seen before. So it's never been seen before. So I'm quite hopeful that we're gonna get to a pretty good place soon enough.
Who's disliking my stuff? Honestly,
dislikes. Oh well.
They count exactly the same. Worry not.
Best manager. 811 subscribers now. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yes.
Let's get people in. Let's share on Instagram, Facebook.
I'm on the road to 800 as well.
Yeah, all right. I was gonna say that in a minute. Give me a minute. Right? Give me a minute. Fucking hell. Yeah, share it on your Twitter, your Facebook, your Instagram. It does make a difference because then more people come in and subscribe. So go in, like, subscribe. Go and subscribe to Matt's channel for United TV. Charlie's channel, Charlie Third over here. Right, go and check out his channel, Dugout Daily. My Football Romance, go check him out because he's trying to start his. Right, that's Talkman News website one. And do go and subscribe to This Is Luca's Life. Right, make sure you put Luca apostrophe S. That way you won't find. Otherwise you won't find it. And then
we're on the road to 800 subscribers.
Yeah, I know. That's
can be done.
I'm finishing it. I'm finishing it. I'm giving it. Look, I'm making it special for you. Right? He's so close to 800. So go and do it. Go and do it, man. Honestly. Right? So yeah. Yeah. People are gonna sneak into. I don't know. Big up to everyone on the street. Big up. Stephen would like. Stephen would like to be with.
No.
No. I'm not. I'm trying.
Yo, but I think.
Grande.
I think whoever this person is, wasn't he or she the person that suggested that former players get involved with VAR? I think it's a pretty interesting topic for us to discuss.
Yeah, I will say that. But I did say.
But I did say.
I'm sorry.
Stephen, what did I say?
I take back.
What did I say about?
I ever said about everyone on.
Hold on. I mentioned this. Charlie, Stephen, hold on. Marley, sorry, Charlie.
Yeah.
I suggested that on the ref's view about not the one last, the one before that. But one of the panel members more or less just said no, bad idea, and I was like, what do you mean bad idea? Why is it a bad idea? And I suggested that maybe having maybe if you had three people in different rooms at Stockley Park, right? Whenever it is that they do this, the VAR, and they all make their decision, and then it's a case of okay, if 2 out of those 3 come to the same decision, that's the decision. If they're not going to use ex players, that is. So if they're just going to use normal referees, there has to be more than 1, or you can't just have 2. There has to be 3 to make a vote. So if 2 out of the 3 say yeah, it's a penalty, then it's a penalty. If 2 out of the 3 say no, it's not, then it's not. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying now.
That idea I actually like. No, the former player thing, I'm opposed to it, actually. I wanted to debate.
Okay, go on then.
Yeah, it's I just feel, man, already with refs, I've been following Arsenal all my life, but I've been following Arsenal fans for, I don't know, 3 years now. And there's even a couple of refs that people talk about them before the game. They're afraid because they think this ref has an agenda against us, or every club has a ref like that. If you start bringing in former players, man, there's so much room for complaints about bias. I just think it would never work. It's just even if you put a former Arsenal player to ref a Newcastle versus Southampton game, even so you're gonna be like, oh, but still Southampton wins. It's better for Arsenal. It's it's just a lot of room for confusion. But I think it's interesting, and I do like the other idea you brought up, the 2 out of 3 thing makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's a viable option. But what about then if the ex-players, were not to come from the Premier League, but a different league, maybe a lower down league, not the Premier League? Would that be
Championship players? Former Championship.
Yeah, maybe players. Championship, even league, because let's have it right. We all, anybody who's ever played the game, then you all understand about how the mechanics of you, how your body moves and stuff when you're doing things and you're in motion. Because you've done it as a player, you watch that same motion and you go, nah, you can't avoid actually clipping him there. He's trying his best because his arms are coming back, his whole back is arched to try and stop himself, but he can't, and it's clipped him. So no, if it's in an area where it deserves a free kick, but no, if this is where I'm talking about that yellow cards and free kicks and red cards and all that and sending offs and penalties, this is where the common sense and actual understanding of the physics of the game and the what happens, because referees don't seem to.
West Ham.
I don't know if you could teach a referee that part of the game. Do you think?
You raise a good point.
That is sorted. Yes. Okay. I just said that. Yeah, I just said that. I just said misunderstanding and if South Carolina, I do apologise for it. Rice and Lingard, Euros and World Cup. Ours when Rice. Yeah, right. More like when Southgate goes. Right, a bit like the same with Arteta, to be honest. But there you go. Anything you want to say about your client, Marley?
Nah, man, I'm sick of it.
I should get the other first name starting with A, but
you're too mean and cruel to him. You clearly have an agenda. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm sick of it. I'll address all of my clients' concerns at Matt's channel from now on. I'm not gonna talk about him at Steven's stream anymore.
Is that because you're chickening out?
It's not because I'm chickening out. It's because you're annoying as fuck. That's pretty much it.
I respect it, Marley. Straight to the point, Benny.
No bullshit. No bullshit. I just told you there's so many people that are better than us, and they don't even understand football.
Fargo says Declan Rice made captain. No way. Declan Rice.
No.
No.
Wait. Let me just ask that. Let me just ask something about that. What? Why not? Why not make? Why? It's going to be playing in number 6.
We have got Southgate, so it can't go
right.
any worse.
If you think
Why
about
not?
it, it's a very very neutral kind of carbohydrate that goes well with everything. So he could captain the side. It makes sense.
I wonder where he was going with that, but now I'll get it. Hey, don't dish. I love rice.
Hang on. How do you like it? Egg fried or special fried?
Special all day long. No contest, mate.
Nancy, what rice does he like? Special fried or egg fried rice? Or peel out?
But no, listen. Why not give why not give the captaincy to a player in that position?
Wait, DM Twitter. Hello.
But listen, hold on. Listen. Why not? Because it's his job to be observing, like all the time, observing, waiting, and weighing everything up so he can anticipate where he needs to be, at what time he needs to be there, to be an out ball for somebody to receive the ball, either carry the ball, get dropped back, move to the left, move to the right, wherever he needs to go. So he can see everything that's going on. He can actually take a step back whilst everyone else is doing their thing. So, why not?
I mean, I don't think it's a good idea for Harry Kane to be the captain, so maybe they should give that a shot.
Are you all right, Stephen?
Yeah, just something stuck in my phone.
Oh, I thought you was going to... I was just waiting there thinking, he's not going to be sick. No. Does anybody else agree that disagree why Rice couldn't be the captain?
He's a good leader, but there's many leaders in the England squad like Jordan Henderson. I reckon Rice is up there though for England captain.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you reckon is the pecking order, Charlie?
To be honest, Harry Kane's only the captain because Gareth Southgate, because he scores goals, and Gareth Southgate doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Probably Henderson. Then it's probably Rice, and then
okay, maybe Maguire.
Yeah, then maybe Maguire. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. Maguire's captain.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know.
Maguire's a good leader, though. To be fair,
well, yeah, he uses his voice, but it's more than about you just using your voice. I mean, I'll be honest with you now. I don't really know what type of person Declan Rice is. I don't know if he's got the steel that is needed for like making players stand up when you shout at them, like Roy Keane, for example, or Brian Robson.
Mm-hmm.
When someone like that shouts at you and tells you to pull your fucking socks up, son, and get on with it, you listen. Let me tell you that for now. So if Declan Rice has got that in his locker, then he can dictate because of the position that he plays. He can. There's going to be lots of times where he can sit back and observe and see where somebody's going wrong and give somebody a shout and say, "Why are you drifting? Don't fucking drift. Get tuck in, or cover the lane."
Yeah, Declan Rice doesn't seem like that type of guy, does he?
I'm just going to quickly run through some of these pointers I put down in terms of decisions that in terms because we're going on about referees.
I thought it was your fan mail.
England versus Poland, the penalty decision. Do we all agree that's a pen?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No.
Yeah. It's very soft 100%.
Though. No, it wasn't.
Very soft.
He caught his foot, from what I remember.
Yeah, caught the
I didn't see the game, so I don't know. So,
what'd you say, Luca?
I didn't see the game, so I don't know what to say.
What did you say, Lanzi?
Yeah, it was a pen.
Yeah, okay. England in the under-21s game when we lost 2-1 against Croatia, they had a penalty and a sending off for a second yellow card. The penalty in the 12th minute for England, what do we see that? I didn't actually get to see that, actually.
Didn't watch the game.
I didn't see it.
Roadmap FC says Annika Rice would be better.
Annika Rice.
I remember watching it on the telly, man. It was great. Challenge Annika.
Yeah, Annika
Challenge
Rice.
Annika. Brilliant.
Well, I'll tell you what. If that's the case, we won't go into that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the rest of them because that was pretty much all we watched, really. But and all the other games were boring as hell. But yeah, is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about since it is sort of back pages / referees and stuff like that? Anything in particular going into this weekend?
Well, Haaland's dad was in Barcelona today.
He's in
He was
Madrid now as well.
He was also tweeting about Man City as well, apparently.
He was also in Valencia, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Listen, he's got to move about to go and meet up with these people because it's when you're talking these kind of numbers, you have to do it face to face. So he's going around and doing. I mean, for all we know, he could be going around and talking to these clubs and saying, "Look, right at this moment, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait for a couple of seasons because he's got other clubs he's going to go to first.
Okay.
If he does want to do what Zlatan's doing or did do, which is 2 seasons there, 2 seasons there, move on, and haul this huge number of goals behind him and become the greatest goal scorer ever, then, but.
That's not me.
Stephen, concentrate on straight.
No, that's not me saying about one. No, it wasn't me. He's going on about her. Right? It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I didn't say it this time. They have been trying all stream not to say it. Right? Okay.
He must be older than me. Then
I'll say it off stream.
Yeah, pull it down. Put it down. Put the stream. No, not the stream. The comment.
Put the stream down.
No, I meant the comment. What was I saying? I forgot, man. Oh my word.
I don't know.
Remind me.
I don't know.
You're talking about Haaland, like how we'll
every
2 or 3 seasons.
So
we'll make this the last point because I'm going to wrap this up.
If think about it this way, if Haaland does go to different clubs every 2 seasons, right? That is going to be a great way for him to become he could become like the greatest goal scorer of all time. How old is he now?
Like 20.
20.
So he's 20. So he's got 12 years, maybe a bit more. If he looks after himself of scoring goals, shit, the ones he's already got. Crikey, man, this guy could be like, and this is what his father
LA's
wants.
going to have to change his record every time.
Whoa. But the thing is, I will stress this. Werner was talked about as just as good as well.
Oh, of course.
Werner's nowhere near as good as
No. Charlie. Let me finish. Right? He was talked about as being just as good at the time, right? When he went, but obviously with the way the Bundesliga is and the way the Premier League is the toughest, biggest league in the world, right? You're not getting the same physicality at the Bundesliga, Liga 1, Serie A, and also with the La Liga. You're not gonna get like the same physicality, intensity that you get in the Premier League. So, okay, now it's getting to a point where he should be doing better now, right? But then again, I would say that, but then, like I keep mentioning before, and I've said it many a times about with Werner, I always think about Robert Pires, and his first season, for example, was appalling. In his second season, he won Player of the Year. So, and not just for the England Arsenal squad, he won Player of the Year, PFA Player of the Year, because we won the double. So, it's one of those that you just got to give them time. And I think with Haaland, he's still 20 odd years old. No matter where he goes, I don't think any sort of decent manager is just going to throw him straight at the deep end. They're going to gradually introduce him, even though he's scoring that amount of goals, unless they really need him straight off the bat. But a lot of Arsenal fans on YouTube are talking about taking a break because of Claude, AFTV, Curtis Shaw, Turkish, and Lee. Yeah, I know that. I did think about it. I did think about doing that as well.
Talk about
I will say for me, I felt like one, because we're trying to get this charity that money needs, and also I knew he hated football when it was stopped in lockdown. I knew that much, and I knew that he didn't like the international breaks either, right? So because Premier League football was stopped, so for me, I feel that he wouldn't want us to stop. He wouldn't us. We would want us to keep on going. So for me, we keep going, and I feel that's the best way for me to honor his memory and what he's done for this channel and many other channels and many other people. So, but if some people want to take a break, that's up to them. People deal with grief in different ways, and my way has always been sort of distraction and trying to keep on going. But yeah, he's still within our hearts. That always will be.
Yo, Steven, before you get to the next question, just because I need to address what you just said. Werner's a great player, mate, but like at Haaland's age, he didn't have it wasn't even close. What Haaland's doing, I don't think I've ever seen before. But the thing is,
I just
I do think he would Haaland is already one of the best players, one of the best strikers in the world, mate. I'm pretty sure most teams he'd go to, he'd start right away.
Yeah.
And it should be said, even though I know you're talking about with Werner, he's not having as good of a season as people expected because it's a big change. That could happen to Haaland as well. But Werner last season wasn't even comparable to Haaland. They're two different levels of player, man.
Yeah.
One is one looks to be like a genius, Werner is never going to be a genius.
If Werner isn't running in behind, he doesn't really offer anything else.
Yeah, he's like a Aubameyang, to be fair. But Claude will want us to carry on. Don't you worry about that. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up there, actually, because it's now 9 o'clock. I'm getting tired. Long day. Long day, drained. Feeling crap. Feeling low. As probably at the minute, and just tough. Just tough at the minute.
Feedback.
Can we stop the feedback, please? Because it's getting annoying.
It's not me, man.
Anything else that anyone wants to add before we wrap up? No?
Oh, no. No, better not.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share.
Yeah.
Donate. We're short of 700 until I shave my hair.
Molly, you didn't want to. Is there anything you want to say about what's happened over the last few days?
What?
Are you sure there's anything you don't want to say as an Arsenal fan of what's happened the last few days and as such?
Claude, bro.
Claude.
Nah, man. I didn't know Claude. I never met him, so I avoid talking about it too much. I don't want people to think I'm riding any sort of movement here. But I was a big fan of his. I followed AFTV for a good 2 years before jumping on any streams, before even knowing any other streams. So it was a big part of my days, man. It was a big part of my days, and it's really sad. Just gone too soon. Man, I just hope he finds peace. Hope he runs into some of his idols, and man, we just need to move on. Unfortunately, in today's world, man, you get very sad news every single day. And Claude was one of them. And man, it's been a
and
tough,
also, by the way,
couple of months.
and plus also, no, the thing is as well, I think what makes it more tough is that Arsenal this year are sort of commemorating and remembering 20 years since Rocky Rocastle died
Yeah.
from lymphoma. And I remember, even as a kid, I remember the game that we all paid with respect. It was against Tottenham, and no one actually really cared about the result, to be honest, actually. Because for that minute silence, right, and you know how North London derbies are, right, the hostile, not one pin drop from the away end. Not one pin drop. That's the level of the respect that Rocky Rocastle had.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It's also the level of respect that Claude had amongst YouTubers. All rival fans
Can I-
had that for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I say something, Stephen?
Yeah, go on.
Just one quick comment. Life is too short to have sorrow. You may be here today and gone tomorrow. So just tell it like it is. Be happy, live free, and enjoy life, because it really can just end in a flash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here. And yeah, so a big up to Rocky and his family, Rocky Rocastle. I never got to see him play, unfortunately. I was not old enough, but we all definitely knew about him. He was a baller. Right. What was lovely, he had a season with only one season, but it was a season with Ian Wright as well. So both from Lewisham end. But yeah, thanks to everyone that's tuned in as usual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the share button as well. Make sure you share this on all your platforms. Big up to Talkman You again. Where can they find you?
At iTalkMU on Twitter. I've totally forgot. What's it called? My Football Romance on YouTube. Check that channel out.
Don't mention me about romance in a minute. Lanzi, where can I find you, man?
Yeah, just at Lansley2710 on Twitter. Yeah, that's about it.
Is he also Instagram as well?
No, I don't use Instagram.
Oh, okay. Charlie, where can I find you, man?
Find me on Twitter at MCFCHibs, and starting up a channel soon, Dugout Daily on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you also go check that out, guys. Give him some support, right? Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant pundit, actually. Brilliant pundit. Really good views, really good banter as well. And yeah, big up to you, mate. And especially at such an age as well. Big up to you. And I think as well is that my advice is just take each day as it comes, right? And just grab a little, just learn from every little bit of the stream you do. Is the best thing, because plus I think if you get an Instagram account and get a separate Twitter account for it, it'd be even better, because you can advertise with great advertising platforms. So Marley, where can I find you, man?
Find me on Twitter at Marley Chillin, and find me here and at Football United TV. That's where I'm mostly at.
Wicked. Matt, where can I find you?
Find me here on one of the greatest shows there are on earth, Ariane TV.
Oh, shut up. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, I said that wrong. Oh,
no.
Yo, if you guys don't start saying Steve Grande soon, I'm gonna sue you guys as assholes.
Steve Grande.
you never can recommend for the lady.
If Bargav is really, really, really good, oh no, shit, that could end up. Oh no, I'm not going to say. Oh God, fuck's sake! I wish I never made the analogy now. Okay. I wish I never made the analogy. It was just to get the point that the fact we're not going to win a Champions League. All right. But Matt, yeah, where can I find you apart from this? SFeatleyTV, please.
SFeatleyTV, that's the name of the game. You all know that Ariana's loved on here as well by
It's a fake account, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, I can't every time you bring her up, mate, even in the picture as well.
I don't.
Oh, throbbing. What is throbbing? And not that.
Your channel first, mate. I got copyright.
You can find me on Football United TV. We're near to 500 subscribers, so you know we're doing well right now. We're doing really good actually. It's pretty cool, and we'll be live tomorrow as well. If anybody fancies coming on, we talk about the Premier League, like the upcoming fixtures, and then we got our special Monday show with Mr. Charlie Millen talking about the Portuguese and the Liga.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Thank you,
sure.
And we've got Luca. Where can they find you, my friend?
Well, let me put my face back on. So, yeah. So, first and first, find me on This Is Lucas Life. Obviously, huh?
Can't see you.
You can't see my face? Well, I better go.
Right.
Screen. Why is it a blank screen?
I don't know.
You better check your channel, mate. I think you've lost all your subs.
Yeah.
My guess was you were sitting at the dark, but apparently not.
Oh, that's Matt. Now look what you've done to the chat. Right, Matt.
Oh,
God. Matt, you're
Let's get Ariana on here, okay?
I'm talking to Bargav about it. He lives in
Talk Manu. Talk Manu. My channel's still here.
Right?
Good.
I love how Steven thinks our problem here is geography. Like, Bargav lives in the same state, so we're all good.
Yeah, it's only over the pond, though, Charlie. It's only across the pond, mate.
Yeah, you can find Bargav. You can find Bargav shouting out Ariande in the streets of Florida, just looking for her.
Hello, is anyone seeing her?
Yeah. You can imagine it. Yeah.
It's a
Don't
mad,
get that
it's a mad bastard with 6 transplants trying to ask to go on the stream.
It is.
It's not Harry. It's Ari.
No, I was thinking about doing something a little different, right? So,
but no, where
is that picture, Molly?
What?
It looks like I'm a murderer.
It doesn't look like a murder. It looks like a very sexy man. And after Matt said the amazing Charlie Millen, I had to.
What did I say, Charlie?
Luca, please give me your channel, man.
Right, thank you very much. Right, first and first. That's making me laugh with that picture. But no, first and first. My channel is This Is Lucas Live here, and obviously, please do subscribe to my channel. Why are you making me laughing, man?
Oh, it's me too.
Well, this is your big shot. This is your big shot. Don't ruin it.
Come on, Luca.
Oh, relentless.
Come on. This is Lucas.
Composure, Luca.
My channel is This Is Lucas Live. Make sure you do subscribe to my channel. And
you're mad.
800 subscribers. It can be done. So please subscribe to my channel, and it's free to subscribe. So
do it. Push the button. Smash the like.
Smash the like button.
Do it.
Smash the like.
Really helps us out. Thanks.
Really helps us out.
Ariana Grande, mate.
Ariana for manager.
She's taken. I've got copyright.
Relentless. Welcome to the stream.
Relentless. Welcome to the stream. You can shout out your channel, but that's about it.
Only recently he's on.
Yeah, big up Ariana,
Goes without saying. Don't get me started on that again.
Yeah, I think the response will be thank you. Next.
That's what I say. She just left my house. Big up Ariana, yeah.
Thank you.
Bro, trust the process. Yeah, she's coming in as manager, bro.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
But Aubameyang would never be late for training, bro. He'd be on there. He'd never be late for training.
Ariana Grande, trust the process.
Yes.
I need to
hold on.
We need to relentless to shout at each channel because we're gonna end this because I'm knackered. I am actually knackered.
All right.
We can talk backstage about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, trust the process. Shout out to my channel. Shout out to my channel, the Relentless Football Hub. I was thinking about changing the name up a bit. I've been changing the name up so many times. I guess that's what happens when you first start a YouTube channel. Like, I don't know, you can't really, whatever. But you guys can check me out. I do lots of football content, Arsenal content, just football content all around.
Brilliant.
And big up.
Yeah.
Big up,
I just need to make you aware of something, Stephen, after the stream. Okay, so let's just wrap this up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Fine. Yeah. Please, everyone, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button.
Yeah, I'm doing a stream tomorrow with Talking Barca as well.
I
watched that.
I will put you all on mute in a second. Shush. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Please, go smash the subscribe button to all these channels, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.